Hi viewers, welcome to another episode of We Analyze, and we are happy to have you today. So we are reviewing a bike from an Austrian manufacturer who is none other than KTM. Now we have a corner rocket here today, the KTM 390, and no one requires an introduction about 390 because this has been popular in Indian market for the past 8 years and every biker would love to take it for a spin. Let's go right into the video. So KTM has never failed to work on improving their bikes to ensure it stays on top of the market. So we have the 390 and we are going to look at what has changed and what is present in this bike. So to begin with, as soon as you look at the bike, the first thing you will notice is it doesn't look like its previous generation 390, but it looks a lot more like the Super Duke. So that is because the bike is inspired by its bigger siblings. And then going on, we've got a split LED lamp in the front. This again is inspired by the biggest sibling. And we've got a full TFT digital instrumentation cluster as well that is present in this bike. So to talk a little more about TFT, I would definitely say this looks next generation. So just by looking at it, you see a lot of things in there. So you see the trip information and you also see the date and the battery voltage and the fuel range, and this also has the gear indicator, the gear shift indicator and the fuel indicator and so on. There's just a lot of things is what I can say. And talking about the switches that's present in the KTM 390, we've got a premium quality switch that will allow you to control the TFT that is present in there. So this bike will also let you tether your phone to the bike, and that way you can also control your phone by picking up the calls and so on. So let's just quickly go and look into the other features that's present in the TFT. So you've got a pairing mode that'll let you pair your phone to it, and you've got the information, and this is the motorcycle mode. So this is where you're going to decide if you need the ABS on or off or to the Supermoto. So what is this? So they have off, that means ABS is not on, not enabled. And next is the road mode, that means you're enabling the dual channel ABS. And the next is the Supermoto. So what does that will do is that's going to cut the ABS at the rear wheel and will only enable the ABS in the front wheel. So that will let you lock up, and I would strongly recommend you using this mode only in the track and not on the roads. So going back, you've got other settings that'll let you choose your preferences, and they also have something called a preferences and shift light, clock, DRLs that let you enable or disable the DRLs and units and languages. So this comes with a new grab rail, and comparing this with the previous generation KTM 390, so the wheelbase has been reduced and the ground clearance has been increased. This, I would say, is definitely an improvement. And talking about the ride handling, this comes with a trellis frame, powder coated, and this also has a very nice turning radius as well. So I think that's a plus. So that's enough about the look and feel. Talking about the engine for the KTM 390, it has 373cc single cylinder fuel injected engine, and that produces about 43 bhp and 37 Nm of torque. And it comes with an USD suspension in the front and a monoshock at the rear, but both are not adjustable. So brakes here, we have 320 mm front and 230 mm rear. So it comes with dual channel ABS as mentioned earlier. And what is different in this bike is the silencer, that is a side silencer that we have instead of an underbelly silencer is what we have. And also this bike comes with an adjustable brake, and also it comes with a slipper clutch, and KTM calls it an anti-hopping clutch. That will help the wheel from locking up during a hard downshift. As always, handling this bike is super easy, and the lightweight helps you achieve greater speeds. 0 to 100 in less than approximately 6 seconds is really a great deal. And also, it has a very good turning radius, and that helps skip the traffic with ease. Let's look at ride comfort. Seats are pretty hard and it's still the same, I would say. And talking about the foot pegs, we have rear set foot pegs, and it is not a too committed riding position. It is an upright riding position is what we have, so you won't put all your weight in your wrist. So that would really help when you're going for a long ride. However, you will really feel a pain in the wrong place. So 390 has a tank capacity of 13.5 liters, and talking about performance, so we've talked about it a lot. Engine is a charm. It lets you rev the engine all the way to the red line, and it keeps going on and on and on, and ends up putting a big smile on your face. Though the company claiming speed is 167, we've seen videos and we've seen it real time going beyond 180 kilometers per hour. And also the smooth response from this bike is given to us by the ride-by-wire feature that is provided by KTM. Here is our verdict to the KTM 390. Heat dissipation is still an issue. Otherwise, I am giving all the pros to this bike. It comes with class-leading performance and best-in-class for brakes and value for money. Why I call it value for money? For this price point, 2.93 Chennai's on-road price, you get ride-by-wire technology, you get slipper clutch, you get full TFT instrumentation cluster, and so on. So I would say this is definitely a good buy in 2019 as well. Right, so we've come to an end of the video, and all thanks to KTM Pallavaram, Jay Automobiles, who has given us the opportunity to take the bike 390 and review it. And if you need any sales or service or spare related inquiries, please contact the number that's scrolling in the video. And as always, with great power comes the great responsibility. Make sure to wear all your gears all the time when you're riding, and ride safe. I will see you soon in some other video very soon. Until then, stay tuned to our channel. Do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get an instant update. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.